Whew. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I've been working on some projects. What are you doing here? I'm just seeing what you're working on. Some of you might remember future me from an earlier episode. Hey, what are you doing? That's mine. It's not like I'm gonna give you cooties or anything. We're the same person. Yeah, but that's gross. Just to let you know, you left a little dent in the tank right here. Oh, I did? Well, I figured I'd come back to your time and let you know about it before we started painting. Well, isn't that nice of you? Of me? Of us? Alright, you know. Oh, and I like the new paint scheme too. A new paint scheme. Well, future you came up with a new tank design and I like it much better. Very cool. Yeah, that is better. I gotta go. President Trump just bitch slapped Will Smith. President Trump? Really? Later. All right on. See you later. You're such a nice guy. Right back at you. All right, now if you've watched any of my previous videos, you would have seen what this fender used to look like. It was bad shape. Gouges in it. The paint was all peeling off. It was pretty bad. So I spent a lot of time sanding it down, filling all the gouges, priming, sanding, priming, sanding. It is, oh, it's beautiful now. It is ready for paint. All you gotta do is paint it red, metal flake it, clear coat it. This fender is done. As for the tank, I thought I was pretty close, but I did notice, oh, future me did, a little dent right here. Oh, what a bummer. And, oh well, I'll fix that little dent. I only have the first coat of primer on this anyways, so I'm gonna fix that dent, prime it, and get it into white metal flake. And I can do the blue and the red. Oh, I can't wait. You see I got my new fender. Pretty nice. The nice thing about this is I don't have to paint the whole fender white. That's why I bought it. I'm just gonna put a blue stripe down it, put some white stars here. This fender's done. All right, for now I'm gonna get all this out of the way. I'm gonna get the rear wheel up here. I got all new bearings. They're in the freezer right now. I'll explain why in a minute. So let me get the wheel up here, the bearings, and the torch. I'll be right back. All right, now let's get these bearings in here. It should go okay. What I did is I put my bearings in the freezer. Should shrink them a little bit. I'm going to take my little torch and just go around the outside of this part right here, and hopefully it expands it just enough where this whole bearing pretty much drops in. I do have a way to tap them down. If you don't have the correct tool, a big old socket will do just fine. That's all I've ever used. All right, let's do this before my bearing defrosts. That was weird. I repacked these bearings. They come already packed with grease, but they never put enough in from the start, so I added more. All right, let's see if these fit. These bearings should set pretty flush. There is a lip down there that these bearings will seat to, so they can only go down there so far. I stuck these 2x4s under here because if you didn't, this wheel wasn't straight. Well, this way is fine. This is good. I've already pre-greased a lot of this. Let me get one of these gloves on because it's easier than cleaning up all the time. Alright. You don't have to do the outside, but it's really just to keep it from really rusting, is all that's for. Once the axle goes in here, it'll really grease up the inside too. Oh, here we go. This just drops in there. Make sure it's straight. Okay, you should be sitting straight. Alright, let me go to the freezer, get my other bearing. I will be right back. Alright. This goes on next. There's a rubber seal in there. Make sure you change that. That's what keeps all the water and sand and everything from getting into your axle and all your bearings. And grease it up. There's a special tool. It's got two little nubs on it with a handle. I don't have one of them as usual. So I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. That should be it. That's basically it for the rear wheel. Put these little rubber dampeners in. Make sure you don't put them in backwards. Alright, I bolted a new sprocket on. That drops on. I will throw a little greaser on here just to help keep it from rusting. And then we have, where are they? These three pieces. Got a, I don't know what you call that, big O-ring. Clip. This, I don't know where my tool is. It's got those little holes in it. You gotta separate it. It snaps on. It's a snap ring. Yeah, dummy. And then this rubber seal, which is cracked. It's not broken. Can't buy these anymore, so I'm using what I have. This will snap on. It's just another dust cover. That's all it is. Maybe just glue it up or something. Yeah, that's it for the wheel. What else do I have left? Well, I did get some brand new brake pads. Mine were 42 years old. They still look good. They were pretty thick, but they were shiny. Once they glaze over, you really can't fix it. So I bought new ones for 20 bucks. I'm not going to have that headache of worrying about, oh, my brake's going to work for 20 bucks. Oh yeah, this is going to be great. Seems like everything on this rear wheel is 20 bucks. Man, all right. Once this is on the bike, I can spin the bike around on the stand, get the front wheel off, get the forks off, get all that rebuilt. I got a pile of brand new parts sitting over there. I'm excited. It's hard to believe I can still find new parts for a 42-year-old motorcycle. Some of them. A lot of parts I can't find, but that's all right. The ones I can't find, I'm making. Oh, I had it. Whatever works, right? Now there is something else you're supposed to do. Those 4 holes right here. You're supposed to take a punch and you tap on the, I don't know if you call it a race, a piece of aluminum in there. And all you're doing is you're trying to dent it a little bit. So if this thing does turn, it'll hit the dent and then it stops turning. It's kind of a weird way of doing it. You see where the factory already did it. Yeah, I did it. I definitely did it. Nice and straight. Sweet. That's what I want to see. For a wheel that had 12 super loose spokes on it, I managed to true this up without even being on the bike. I will do one final truing once it is bolted up, but it has no wobble. Oh man, this is one more project that is almost done. This bike is getting there. I'm getting excited. Man, I can't wait to ride this. But once I finish this, I'm not just going to jump on it and ride 5,000 miles across the country. I'm going to have to make sure everything is perfect. I'll be driving around Michigan a lot, maybe take a couple trips down to Ohio, just to see how everything is going. All I have left for this rear wheel is to rebuild the rear drum brake. I got the new brake shoes. I'm going to clean it all up, put that together. That's it for the rear wheel. I can get it bolted on the bike. Oh, I can't wait. Once I get that bolted on, I get to spin the bike around, pull off that front wheel, rebuild everything, put the new tire on, new brakes, new bearings. I pull the forks out. I got all new fork seals and springs, everything for it. It's gonna be nice. That whole front end's gonna be brand new. All right, I don't think I'm gonna get to that brake today. I got a bunch of other stuff I got to take care of. I guess I'll be back tomorrow. Phew. Welcome back. This is another day. This is the last thing I have left to finish that rear wheel. Getting excited. This thing is, well, it's not as dirty as I thought it was. I'll show you why I got to change out these brake shoes, because they still look good. Oh well, let me get to that. You can probably see how much of the brake shoes are still left. Here's a brand new set. They're about the same thickness, but you see that? See how these are all shiny? These are glazed. It means they're not going to be as grippy as a brand new set. You can't really even sand that off. You just gotta, well, throw them away. 20 bucks for brand spanking new ones. Who really cares? All right, let's get this apart so I can start cleaning it. Well, I got all the really bad grease off it. I'm just going to go to the hose, spray it down, scrub it a little. It will be done. I'll be back when I'm done with that. It's all cleaned up. Looking good too. Yeah. All right, there's only one way these can go on. Just like that. Now the springs are the only tricky part. That's it. That's simple. Well, you know what this means. The back wheel is complete. There's nothing left to do. Maybe a little cleaning up a little. Now, before I actually mount this on the bike, I'm going to get in there. I'm going to clean everything, the swing arm, whatever's back there that you can't get to once the tire's mounted. I'm going to clean it all up. Some of it I'm going to touch up with some paint. Then this is going on. Whew, we're done. Well, with the back wheel. I got a list, big list of stuff to do, and I'm checking them off left and right. This was a big deal right here. Got this all done. It wasn't difficult. I just feel like I've waited forever for some parts. That's all right. We're making progress. That's all that matters. Well, everybody, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. If you like where this build is going, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget, life is short. Get out in the garage and build something.